Ever since feeling the thrilling sensation of a good turnabout on Professor Layton vs. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney and subsequently marathoning the entire series, I have been dying for the court to resume. The last entry in the franchise, Dual Destinies, was a solid game after 5 long years of the franchise going without an entry. However, it did receive criticism for how easy it was and the god-awful voice acting. Does the new game, Spirit of Justice, improve on the gameplay of the past, or present faulty evidence to the court? Let's find out. Ace Attorney Spirit of Justice picks up not long after the events of Dual Destinies. Phoenix travels to the country of Kharian to visit his former assistant/best friend, Maya Fey, who is practicing to become a master spirit medium. Kharian is known for its spiritual connections and its really religious citizens. Not long after arriving, Phoenix meets a tour guide named Albie. Albie is a lovable, charismatic character who is a businessman at heart. Keep on hustling, bro. Upon visiting Temple, yes, that's actually the name and one of the amazingly bad puns in the game. Anyway, Albie is arrested for the murder of a security guard named Patrol. Oh, I just realized how bad of a pun that was. Patrol. Oh my god, how did I not realize this until doing the script? Oh my god. I am the worst. While this may be shocking in theory, at the beginning of the game it shows you the true murderer was. This literally ruins all suspense and you can see what's gonna happen from a mile away. The next day, Albie is tried in court and about to be found guilty when Phoenix Wright bursts through the door to serve as Albie's attorney. The judge and prosecutor are shocked as no one wants to defend suspects in Kharian thanks to the DC Act, which states that lawyers get the same sentence as the accused if found guilty. And in Albie's case, that is death. This puts so much more suspense on what seemed like a simple trial. Also in Kharian, people are deemed guilty by Princess Raphia and the Deviation Seance. Raphia is so confident about her visions, thinking that they can never be wrong or interpreted differently, which makes her just such an arrogant prick that you really want to destroy. In the visions though, you see the 5 senses that the victim had in their final seconds. Then you compare this to how Raphia interprets them and try to find any inconsistencies. I must say, as a series veteran, this was a very good way to add an extra layer of challenge to the game and serve as an enjoyable way to cross-examine. Deviation seances, though, are not the only way to prove your client guilty in Spirit of Justice. You can also cross-examine the police and witness. You do this in 2 ways. Pressing them and presenting evidence. You can press them to get more information out of them and sometimes get them to slip up and create a contradiction. Then after this happens, you present evidence to the court and expose them for the lies that they are telling. This feels amazing and the rush of dopamine you get never gets old. Seeing them slowly get more nervous and reach the breaking point is truly a sight to behold. Also, the new prosecutor for the game, Nayuta Samadi, is quite good. While he's nowhere near as challenging as Edgeworth or Blackwell, he's certainly fun to face no matter how putrid he says you are. Spirit of Justice also excels in its music. The cross-examination theme is one of my favorite in the series, and the pursuit theme is as good as always. Unfortunately, it reuses a bunch of tracks, which isn't necessarily bad as they're all enjoyable, but it just seemed lazy, especially comparing it to other entries in the series. And this brings me to my final point. Is Spirit of Justice a good game? Yes. Absolutely yes. The game is enjoyable for longtime fans and offers enough new features to keep the gameplay fresh. The character interactions are as enjoyable as ever thanks to the colorful cast. The only complaint I have is reusing music and the 4th case. It's not terrible, but it's nowhere strong as the others and is rather short. All in all, Ace Attorney Spirit of Justice gets a 9 out of 10 for its amazing gameplay, music, and characters. If you're new to the Ace Attorney franchise, I would recommend not starting with Spirit of Justice, but instead going with the Ace Attorney trilogy on the Nintendo 3DS eShop, which includes the first 3 games. While Spirit of Justice is certainly playable and enjoyable to newcomers, they'll miss a lot of the jokes and humor that the series is known for. Hold it! There's also one last detail I'd like to add. Spirit of Justice offers a bit of downloadable content if you want. 2 of them are just story cases in which you interact with the characters, and one is a full-on new case. While I've yet to play any of these, I thought I would just throw this in. Hey, thank you for watching my video. You should totally check out some of my other videos, or if you haven't already, subscribe and help me reach my goal of 5K subs. Have a good one.